So you're thinking about going to round 150 on Classified to get that ending cutscene, to get the Easter egg completion. Well, let me go on and tell you something. Don't. Getting to round 150 is very time consuming, and honestly it may not even be worth it, because honestly I don't know if there's gonna be a super Easter egg at the end. That's just the reason why I did it, which is the reason why everyone else has probably done it before, is because a super Easter egg. And honestly it's a 50-50% chance there might not be one, and if there's not, I'm gonna be pretty mad. It's not worth it. It's really not. It takes up 12 hours just to complete this. And there are different phases into, you know, like doing this. And I'm going to explain those phases. There are going to be 5 stages to doing this Easter egg. And honestly, the 5 stages are very, very common when someone doing this Easter egg. Because I have listened to another person do this Easter egg and he was the same way as me. So, the first stage of doing this Easter egg is High Hopes. The High Hopes stage is basically from your round 1 to round 50 or 60 or 70, somewhere in between there. That's your High Hopes kind of guy. And that's the kind of person that's going to be like, hey, you know what? This is going by pretty fast. I don't know why people took so long. It's so easy. And honestly, I thought the same thing. I was like, yes, this is so easy. Well, I was wrong. From round 1 to round 50 is so easy because you're running around and you're actually doing stuff. You're actually getting to do stuff. Yeah, sure, it might be boring at first, but then you start doing it and it's like, okay, it's getting a little still boring. It's still boring. Honestly, it's all boring. It all is. Then you get to your corner and it's like, okay, it's something new. I'm actually doing this. I'm actually gonna get to round 150 by, you know, 5 hours. I don't know why people took so long. Well, then you get to phase 2. Phase 2 is what I like to call the boredom stage. And this stage is going to come between round 70 and round 100. And honestly, during the boredom stage, you're sitting in this corner and you're eventually thinking, man, maybe this might take a little bit of time. But it's not going to take as much time as you get to the higher rounds, but it's still taking a pretty good time. And honestly, during this stage, you're going to try to find ways to just entertain yourself. And trust me, I found my ways to entertain myself. People riding in booty, Wrangler on my booty, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the hotel road. Jam and wood is here we go. Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on. But on stage you're a star. You get the best of both worlds. So then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Mix it all together and you know you got the best of both worlds. Now, stage 3 is a little bit different from the others, and it's going to be more lengthy. I'm not talking about round-wise, I'm talking about time-consuming. And this is going to be anywhere from round 100 to round 140. And it's honestly one of the worst stages that you could possibly go through. Stage 3 is going to be the worst in my opinion. Now, I don't really have a good name for Stage 3, so if you guys want to leave a comment on what I should call Stage 3, top pick, I will make Stage 3, basically. So if you want to know what Stage 3 is called, just go down the comments and, yeah, see what Stage 3 is called. Now, Stage 3 is a combination of wanting to give up, but you've already put in so much effort into this and so much time already. But like I said, the way to get through is to entertain yourself, talk to people, and honestly, talking to people is the best way to do it because you don't want to be by yourself. And if you are by yourself, listen to music. But the thing is when you're talking to people, they're playing other games, they're having fun, and you hear them having fun, and you just want to give up. You just want to, you're thinking, is this worth it? Should I do it? I want to go play with my friends. And honestly, it's just such a stressful stage. It really is so stressful. And I hated this stage. I hated it so much. It's not fun. Like, and it's so time consuming. And the rounds start getting longer. And each round, each 10 rounds takes about 2 hours. And it's just so not, it's not worth it. It's really not. I wish I would have gone and played with my friends. Okay, disclaimer. Just going to want to say I was mad at the time. No, it is kind of worth it. If there is a super Easter egg, then yeah, maybe it will be worth it. But just want to point that out. Okay, bye. But this is gonna be the stage where you are stuck here for about 10 hours. 10 hours. I don't know. I don't remember how long it is. It's just 10 hours, and it's gonna take a very, very long time, and you're just gonna want to give up. You really are gonna want to give up. And you would think it would get better, but once you get to around 140, that's where stage 4 comes in. Now, it may have been because I was tired and it was 2 a.m., but this stage is the end my suffering stage. This stage is from round 140 to around 150. And I'm talking about even after you get the cutscene. And honestly, it's just so time consuming. This last hour is probably one of the longest hours ever. It's not even an hour. It took like 3 hours to complete this 10 rounds. Yeah. And apparently, I don't remember doing this, but apparently I said some stuff at the end after I killed my last zombie and all that. So I'm just gonna go on and play that now, and I'm gonna play the cutscene with it. So let's just go on and play that. This is it. Oh my god, this is it. Wait, I don't think you're it. Yep, that was it. That's it. Cutscene. Oh my god.
It's destroyed. Yet here we are.
It's more time travel bullshit, Tech. Just hasn't happened yet. Speaking of BS. How the hell did you get back in your body, Doc?
Does it matter, Dempsey?
I'll tell you what matter. Americans still give Nikolai his vodka. Is that your plan, Nikolai? To give up and drink yourself to oblivion? Or do you want to make a difference for once in your life?
You? Oh, Scheiße.
You four must come with us. In time, it will make sense. But now...
Intruders on the base. Hacker 4.
Now we must go, quickly. There is a war to be fought.
War? What kind of war?
A war unlike any you have ever seen. The Great War.
Oh man. Hang on, I need to pause it. Was that really worth it? Was 150 rounds of sitting there? No, actually it was more 100 rounds, more than 100 rounds of just sitting there for hours and hours and hours. Oh my god, was it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't know. It depends on if there's a ending, like, where you have to do all the Easter eggs. It depends. It just, I don't know. Oh man, I'm just glad it's over. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm tired, and I'm ready to go to bed, and I want to die, and yeah. So what you heard right there was stage 5, which is what I like to call, was it really worth it? And honestly, we don't know if it's going to be worth it. We don't know if there's an Easter egg, a super Easter egg for completing every single one of them. And yeah, you do see me still going because it is a dog round. And I was just like, you know what? Round 150, you're not worth it. Around 151, in your face, Warfare. In your face.